Our United Way Spotlight this week is all about the Day of Caring, and my guest is Michelle Finney. So tell us about Day of Caring.
Good afternoon. Yes, the Day of Caring, 20 years this year we'll be celebrating. It's an opportunity for workplaces around the Kingston area to go into agencies and do maintenance, cleaning, small little projects for the day.
Painting, and construction?
Small little construction jobs, maybe building a kid's play set, lots of painting and lots of gardening.
Right, and it's in June, so it's perfect time
perfect
to
timing.
get the gardens going, absolutely. So is companies put in, I'm going to say teams, is that the right term?
That's correct.
Okay, and then they're assigned to a specific agency that needs things done for them.
That's correct. So a workplace may have one team or they may have two teams. It just depends on how many volunteers they have. We normally have had over 200 volunteers in approximately 26 workplaces.
Boy, that is, because I know budgets are always tight for these places. They need things done, but just no money. What happens if something needs to be painted, but boy, they're so strapped for money they don't even have paint? Do the companies come through and supply things like that?
I'm glad you asked that. Actually, some of the agencies have some money that they're able to supply their own material to do the work for the day, but a lot of the agencies don't. So we do look out to businesses and or workplaces for supplies or materials that they can donate, or monetary donation as well. So if anybody, any workplaces or any businesses around the Kingston, Frontenac, Lennox and Addington area would like to step forward, they could give United Way a call. We are definitely looking for that type of sponsorship.
Especially, as you say, a lot of painting, so you need paint, lots of paint.
We do, we're very fortunate. We do have local vendors or businesses around Kingston who do come through for us and do provide materials for us to do some of the jobs that day, but we also definitely have to go out and buy some things as well. So any types of sponsorships are definitely welcomed.
So you've been involved for some time on this project. What are some of the more memorable projects that you've seen over the years?
Well, I've been part of it for 20 years, and I've had an opportunity to go to probably every single workplace or every single agency that we do work at. I was talking to a colleague today who we went into a daycare at one of our Day of Carings in the past, and what was really touching, and especially to the staff who volunteered that day, was the children actually made a great big thank you sign for the volunteers when they were done their day. But the best part of it is they knew why the volunteers were there. So extremely touching.
That would be. That's really a nice story. So do any of the workers, the Day of Caring workers, ever end up being volunteers at some of these agencies?
Wow, that's funny that you would ask that. We volunteered at Martha's Table last year, which was a very rewarding experience. I had never been into their facility as far as being a volunteer, only to look at what kind of work they would need done for the day. And we had 2 Hydro One teams go back to be volunteers to relieve their regular volunteers of the day since then. So, and then one of the volunteers have taken her kids' hockey team in to volunteer as well. So yes, I have.
So it's like the project that just keeps on giving.
Totally.
All right. Well, so it's coming up not till June, but
June 12th, soon enough.
Okay, so you're looking for companies to step forward and say, we'd like to put in a team. You're looking for agencies that say, boy, we could use some work done here. What else do you need?
And again, if anybody's willing to, any businesses or vendors out in the community are willing to step forward and give us some supplies that we could use for the day, and or again, like I said, any type of monetary donation, that would be fantastic.
It sounds like a wonderful idea, and it'd probably be a lot of fun too.
Absolutely. It gives workplaces an opportunity to build a team environment amongst their workers. Of course, go out and actually get dirty and do some hard work and see the difference they make in their own community, in an agency. And then, of course, lastly is having fun for the day.
It's a win all the way around.
It's a win-win.
Thanks for talking about it.
Thanks, Donna.